Yo, welcome to part 9. So, said goodbye to Northern Territory, now we're heading to WA. We're going to be stopping at Kununurra, and that's going to be our little base while we go to the surrounding epic areas, and then we'll be making our way towards the other side of the Kimberley, towards the end of the video. But yes, we're actually going to find out if Purnululu, or the Bungles, is worth going to, if the drive-in. People on Facebook have been saying that it's worse than the Gibb River Road. There's tons of corrugations, and if you can go through the first river crossing, then the rest is okay. But the first river crossing is pretty fucked. We've seen tons of cars getting towed from the Gibb River, from that direction back into Kununurra already. So yeah, it's going to be pretty scary, but tons of four-wheel driving, tons of off-road stuff, and yeah, just a lot of change of scenery. The Gibb River Road, if you don't know what the Gibb River Road is, it's basically a long-ass road, hundreds and hundreds of kilometers, and it's full of corrugations, disgusting tracks, really cool gorges, but lots of water crossings and stuff as well. It is the iconic spot of this area, the Kimberley region, and people who travel generally do it, and they say that it's the nicest place of Australia they've been to. Now, sadly, we're not going to do it this trip. We're actually planning on doing like a whole separate holiday in the future where we just dedicate 2 or 3 weeks for the Gibb River Road. The reason we don't want to do it now is because, well, this car is pretty much our home, so we don't want anything happening to it, but also we don't have a snorkel, our fuel tank is not big enough, tons of other reasons. So yeah, we're going to be giving it a miss this time, but yeah, we'll still be doing the Purnululu, and we'll do a little bit of the Gibb River Road actually to get to one of the gorges, which you'll see in the video. So yeah, have fun. The scenery immediately changed as we started heading towards WA. They're very strict at the borders as well. They check for all fruit and veggies and stuff. And it smells different.
I couldn't find it.
So we came to this caravan park. It was the caravan park we stayed at for quite a long time, just while we were trying to work out getting our car serviced. And this is Sarah just being a bird nerd. So this place is a epic crossing. The road is open sometimes, but at the time we were there it was actually closed. But yes, people do actually drive through this massive water crossing. So here are some off-roading adventures to begin with. Driving on sand, by far the deepest sand. I know it doesn't look very deep, but the deepest sand either of us have ever had to drive on. That's another water crossing which we decided not to do because it was very long, but the view is pretty cool out here. And look at this sort of like track that goes down to one of the campgrounds we were after. It's fucked. So if you don't have a lot of experience or you don't trust yourself, it's not worth it. But after all that driving and exploring, we finally made it to this free camp, Ord River. Really epic. Whew. So this is the Gibb River roadside, a very famous road in Australia. This is one of the river crossings we had to go through to get to Emma Gorge.
Oh fuck. Careful with giant rocks. Woo!
But yeah, that was a very small snippet of it, and we didn't do the full Gibb River Road on this trip, but we're still visiting this awesome Emma Gorge. And not too far away there is this place called the Grotto. It's really cool. There's like stairs that go all the way down to this little water hole. But it was really stagnant, so nobody was swimming there. But when it's all flowy, I'm sure it's very nice. This is the next day. We decided to visit the springs, the Molly Springs, which was quite close to where we were staying. Really, really nice little spot, and it didn't get too busy, which was so cool. So, Lake Argyle, a massive freaking lake in pretty much the middle of, I guess, Australia, or in the outback. It's really, really cool. It is a man-made lake, but there are thousands of freshwater crocodiles in here. This is the caravan park that you stay at if you want to stay at Lake Argyle. And yeah, here's how it looks from above. That's the caravan park. Didn't want to fly over it because you're not allowed to, but yeah, you can't even see how huge the lake is from this video. A very iconic infinity pool at this caravan park as well, so we had to go for a swim. Yeah, overlooking this view from the pool, it was definitely the most epic swim. Or the most epic pool of the trip. And this is our view in the morning. So we were actually lucky enough to get a really nice spot at the caravan park with the view of the mountains and a kite. This is I don't know the name, but a little doggy of the kayak hire place. It's really cute. But also means we're about to go canoeing. Not kayaking, canoeing. Yeah. So yeah, we hired some equipment. I think you paid $70, and yeah, you get pretty much all day to just come out and canoe here. There were crocodiles just sitting on rocks, sunbathing. But yeah, not surprising for a lake that has thousands of crocs in it. We didn't encounter any in the water, but yeah, we saw plenty sunbathing. It was really fun though. We did this for about 3 hours. And we only did a very small section of the lake, but 3 hours of non-stop canoeing. So today's the day we are gonna make our way through the Bungle road, so the Purnululu road. That is a spotlight that has probably fallen on the road, and that is some random ass car piece that has also probably fallen on the road. So when we get to the other
Okay. And then I think up that.
here.
Yeah, I would. Woo! Careful of these rocks.
Now this. So we just had to do that crossing to get to the other side. Never done a nasty river crossing like that with all those fucking rocks, but yeah, we just did that, and those guys were like, "You go first." It was fucking scary, but yeah, we ended up doing it. So that was the hardest crossing. I think the rest after this should be easy. So we are going to the Bungles.
Yeah.
So that was the first river crossing. There's about 6, maybe 7 more of these not as bad crossings, and just a lot of windy, corrugated, rocky roads. Goes on for 50 k's, but it took us about 2 hours. Yeah, lots of water crossings we're not that familiar with, or I guess used to, but yeah, this drive definitely gave us both the confidence to sort of go through, I guess, shitty roads. We don't have a snorkel, which is the main thing. If we had a snorkel, then maybe it wouldn't be as concerning, to be honest. But everyone on Facebook and stuff was saying, if you cross the first crossing, you're fine. If you can't, you're pretty much fucked. And we made it. We came in perfect time to capture this awesome glow. That was a close one. So, the Bungles. Was it worth it? Yes. Yeah, the corrugations were pretty fucked up. We actually booked for 2 nights, but unfortunately, because we didn't have enough fuel, we wanted to head out the next day. So, yeah, we underestimated how much fuel 4-wheel drive tracks actually take. But yeah, that's pretty much the Kimberley region done. In the next video, we're going to be heading over to Broome. So tons of blue beaches, white sand, awesome places like Coconut Well, other beaches. We're going to be looking for some dinosaur footprints. Going to be seeing the staircase to the moon, which happens I think once a month, and we're timing it perfectly for that sort of epic time of visiting Broome, I guess, where you can actually do all the cool shit. So yeah, I guess in the next video you'll see some lots of beaches, and I'm also thinking of doing like a 6-month update, because we're almost on the road for 6 months now. So maybe Sarah and I can sit down and work out the finances and our expenses and how much we've driven, how much I've driven, and all those sorts of stuff. I know Sarah's already started preparing an end of trip list of, you know, like the best campgrounds, the best foods, and all that sort of stuff. So we are trying to collect as much data as possible, mainly for ourselves, but I guess it'll be cool to share as well. But yeah, I guess that's part 9. So see you in part 10.